Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Idiroko. I'm Cisco Internet professional. I actually want to put us through some of the work on Cisco Internet networking. And today we're going to talk about Cisco backup process. How do we back up the image file, the iOS image, the setup config on the router to a Tftp server. Now, the topic is about backup Cisco iOS image to the Tftp server. In this process, we're going to back up the Cisco iOS image of the router 2801 modules on a Tftp server. Now, demonstration we're going to show us how we can back up the iOS image of the router from the flash to the Tftp server. Also, it will show us how to back up the setup config, the server configuration file, to Tftp server. Then maybe when the router has maybe configuration issues or it lost is due to damages or corruptions of any of these files, maybe the image file, the iOS image file, or the setup configuration file, then we can get the backup to restore the routers to his restore the router to his normal working process. Is that okay? So normal working process. That's how what we actually want to achieve. Especially that we don't need to have to pass through a lot of configuration over and over again before the process of restoration of iOS image or setup config file can be done on the network. This I'm going to put us through the practical configuration of how to handle this process. Now we about to here we have a Cisco router, Cisco 2800 series. We also have another Cisco router here, 2800 series routers on this network with a catalyst, two catalyst 2960 switches, which is a part of the configuration network. Now what we have now, we need to back up the iOS image on this site. The site is called CCNP site 1, representing the router, one of the Cisco 2800 series router. The other site is CCNP site 2, which is other Cisco 2800 series router. In this case, we need to back up the image, the iOS image on the site on Cisco CCNP site 1 in the process into an Tftp server now on the network. Now what we have to do is that let's actually show what we have on that CCNP site. I'm right through the terminal connections to the router. In the terminal connection of the routers, I have, after doing connections, I want to view what I have on the flash here. The password, supply the password. Then I'm here, I'll show flash. I want to give the flash content. Then here I can see on the flash memory that I have a C2801 IP base MX.124- 1c.bin. That's the iOS image for this particular router. Now from there, I actually want to copy this image into a TFTP server. But in the configuration of my TFTP server, on this system, this laptop is installed. We install an TFTP server application. This TFTP server application is called WinAgent TFTP Server Manager. After you install the applications, you can go ahead and run the application. We go to run the application. From there, you need to run the application. And, we actually have a local server. A local server, we click OK and then we connect. From there, the TFTP server is launched on this particular TFTP. And this particular laptop now is now a TFTP server on the network. Now I need to back up the iOS image from the router and the setup config file to this TFTP server. Now we're going to do that now. Show flash to see the flash content. From there, I'll be able to view the flash content. From the flash, I'll be able to get the iOS image for this particular router, which is a 2801 models. Then I can copy this image. I'll copy the name of the image by right click. I'll select it, copy, right click on it, I'll click copy. Once I copied it, I'll now come to the privilege mode. I'll type copy flash TFTP. Copy flash TFTP. Enter. Is that okay? The image name is there at the source file name there. Then I will just press enter. Once again, I'll paste it there. I'll paste the image name on the request for source file name. I'll press enter. Then I'll put. Then it asks for the address or the name of the remote host. That will be the IP address of the TFTP server. 192.168.20.54 is the IP of the TFTP server. I'll put enter. Now the destination file names. That means once the iOS image gets to the TFTP server, what should be the names? Then the name should remain as the default name I actually put there. Then I'll press enter to actually confirm that. That's the iOS image copy from the router to the TFTP server. Also, we backdrop the iOS image 2800 series routers for the iOS image for that router. Now we also want to back up the setup config. We'll say copy start TFTP. Copy start TFTP. Now press enter. The address of the TFTP server is 192.168.20.54. Enter. Then the name of the server config should be CCNP site1-config. Then we'll actually verify that that's okay. We press enter. It's backdrop. Then it means all the image file, the iOS image and the setup configuration file should be on our TFTP server now. Let's go and view it on TFTP server. Now we are on the TFTP server. We can see right now we'll be able to see the iOS image for 2801. That was for the 2800 series routers. Also, we have our startup config there being copied to the Tftp server. Now I can actually copy this image away from the Tftp server and actually put them in another folder on this system. Right? I'll just right click. I'll select the two image. I'll right click on it. I'll copy them. I'll just minimize the Tftp server. I'll come to a Cisco IOS. I'll create a folder. I'll create a new folder. New folder there. Then I'll paste the image file. Then here you can see I'm able to have a copy of Cisco iOS image for 2800 series routers and my startup config file saved. In case anything happened to the router in my enterprise network, then I can restore the image file. Then within a period of little minutes, then the process, the router is back to its normal working conditions. Then we can actually save a lot of downtime and actually be able to achieve high availability and reliability in an enterprise network. Thank you very much for viewing. You should watch out for more video from this site. If you have any issue to any problem as far as networking is concerned, you can actually feed it or send a mail to tweamm80@gmail.com. Thank you very much for viewing. Watch out for more videos.